make the meta level more grabbable, grabable. Polarians, Aghoris, HermeticsHexItHerMine GrownGerm, WiseHeart. Because this politics and politicians have fallen into the shittiest place. You don't even want to see truth. You don't want to see that. This is why I mirror you your dumb perspective back. So I stay on drugs. I stay on drugs because that's what you want me to do. I stay on my pills because this is what the society is. It's a pill to itself. It's a pill to itself. Because you don't want to see me drinking my urine. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see somebody drinking and appreciating themselves. You don't want to see that. So I don't mirror that to you. Because you're not ready for truth. This is why I don't do it. I don't mirror myself to you, to the wise-hearted people. You don't deserve to see the truth yet. You don't deserve that. But you deserve it to listen to my voice. Because my voice is restructuring your whole being to its magic again. All right, so Hermione GrownGerm. You better hold your spit throughout the day. And when you're ready, you keep on spitting truth. Because this is what humanoids need in these times. We need beings who speak their truth. We need beings who are truthful. In order to empower the whole thing into the direction where it should belong. Because this is, I feel like Hermione Granger right now. And you're like, yeah, but you're a man. You can't do this. You're a male. Now, I'm a female. I'm a Polarian. But you too narrow-minded because your perspective has been hexed. So you don't know the original art, which is being a tolerant version of yourself in order to construct the whole realm how it should look. That's how it is. Because we are the architects of ourselves and of the whole thing. I'm architecting the whole thing. I'm architecting mind. So this is why I make metaphysics more grabbable. How can I make metaphysics more grabbable? Now, it starts all with my own perspective and outlook on life. So my own outlook on life is that first of all, I have to empty out myself. I have to become a clean pot. I'm a clean pot. I have to clean out my blood. And you know what you are. You know what you are. You are a self-sustaining battery. A self-sustaining, you hear that? Battery. Listen to the voice. It's a robot. Organic supercomputer. You are a battery, self-sustaining with urine? Yes, you're not ready for this. You're not ready for magic. No, but for real, my chick is my magic, my stick, and it's all about water. You just see this? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I couldn't show you because I cannot hold on to something. What should I? Instead of my own spit, I nearly can't hold my spit together. So this is what I say. This is what I say, this is what I am. It's about what I spit. It's about what I resonate with. I resonate with truth. This is why I attract it. This is why most people who are looking at what I say are like, this guy completely out of the box. No, you know why I sound so insane? Because I'm the only holy, sane, and mystic person in here. I don't know, like, I take a look out and all I see is a dumb ass reflection of the whole thing, how it was constructed. But I'm a mirror to myself. I'm just mirroring back to itself what it is. But I'm so powerful, and I'm this mountain I'm this giant that you cannot even destroy. You cannot, because you're talking about The Rock. You know who I am? You know who I am? Although all these people in the holy woods, they're not holy at all. They're not holy. They're not mystical. They're like, what is true? What is true what are they sharing? What is true in there? Although the truth just sits in every little thing. The truth sits everywhere. It's a quest of perspective and perception and how you can work with it. But most people cannot work with, look at this. Most people cannot work with truth. And I'll tell you the reason why they can. Why they cannot. Because they are not resonating with it. But I resonate with truth, and this is why I attract it. And this is why it doesn't matter what I am, where I am, I attract and I perceive and I send out truth. No matter where I am, I just see it. And this is why so many people are not in my mirror anymore, are not attracted to me, although at the deepest core they are. But they cannot handle my being and their surroundings because I crumble up their reality. But I do this, although sometimes I'm not even saying something, I'm just sitting there, and all what is reconstructing out of themselves, out of the senses, is truth. It's truth, because this is how it works. This is how it works. Because it's cymatics, it's sounds, it's sound shapes. And I told you, I appreciate, like Aghoris. I appreciate the whole thing. Doesn't matter to me. Food is just an example, but it's everything. It's everything. It's everything. You tell me something, oh yeah, and you should do this, you should do that. I do it. I will do it, because that's life. And I'm so compassionate with what you want me to do that I would do it. And if I'm not doing that, well, then there are two reasons for it. Either way, I've done it, and I can tell you that I don't want to go into that rabbit hole anymore because I know what's in there. Or I consciously choose, because I'm anchored in myself, that's not where I want to be. That's not beneficial to my self-chosen journey, because in my heart, I stay true. And I decode with my senses, because my senses are working. My senses are working because I'm clean-minded. Because I do Shivambu, because I know my alchemy, because I am fasting. And if I'm not fasting and I'm appreciating everything that you give me, I still transmute that into clear, into mind. And that's just a mirror to myself. It's a mirror to myself. And that's what everything is. It's a mirror to itself. And in order to reconstruct the whole place, I keep on spitting truth. And you will not shut me down. You will not. You will not shut me down with whatever you are. Because it doesn't matter. I could like go do this, and I would still shine my light onto you. Because it's what I say. It's not how I look. It's not how I look. It's not. It's about the mess that I'm constructing with my age. Because although I'm only maybe 27, my soul is way beyond that. Let me tell you this. Way beyond. Because I don't even have a sex. I do not even have a sex. But I'm having every sex. Because I'm a single pole constructed out of truth. That's what I am. And I share that with you. Because you deserve to hear that. You deserve to hear the Polarian truth. The Polarian truth is that you construct your whole shitty realm. And why it's shitty? Because it's matter. Is it bad? No, it's not bad. But that's you. You face yourself in the mirror. So you better appreciate that. You better be like, well, I'll take a look in the mirror. Damn, that's me. Damn, I love that. No matter what it is. That's me. I stay humble with it. But be aware that whatever you take a look into the mirror, whenever you take a look into the mirror, that's where you put your energy into. That's what you construct with your mind. Because it's her mind. It's her mind, but it's he mind, right? It's he art. The wise heart constructs every time it looks out. Every time it looks out. Because, and you know what? Then like people are like, oh, well, you're way too open. You're way too open. Wait, do you think this, like, that's the problem with this system? That's the problem with the system here. The problem with the system is that it tries to nourish itself out of the parasitic view, which means that it chooses one side in order to construct. That's the problem with it. But I'm the eagle hawk, the night hawk, which takes a look and observes it from above and it shoots down. And then it tells you that it's about the focus. Hocus pocus. Magic. And that's where the fire is getting lighted up. And the fire shoots out of the head, the pole, the spine. That's about the Polarian knowledge. The Polarian knowledge means that you have both sides inside of you. Male and female. Black and white. Left and right. Blue and red. Hot and cold. Poor and rich. Man and woman. Breatharians and carnivores. And in the middle, we have the holy span, the pole. The meat pole. This is where you meet yourself. You meet yourself in the middle. You meet yourself in the balanced WiseHeart chakra. This is where you shoot out your reality. Realm. This is where you create your realm. This is what you face. You face nothing but yourself. You just, like, this is why I'm doing this so openly, and this is why I'm doing that so often in the oven. I cook myself. You know why I can do this? Because I was dead so many times. And I keep cooking myself. Because I am the oven. I'm so open and oven-hearted to you that I don't take care about what you say. I don't take care because this is me. And I don't see the reason why I should hide. Because I was doing why, you know what is happening right now? That's very funny. Everybody's doing this. And at these times where everybody's doing this, I'm doing this. I'm doing this, but my mouth keeps on running. I keep on speaking our truth. I shut down my eyes to this illusion Maya track because it's not even as close, as real as you think it might be. And I know that. I have always known that. You know what's funny? When I was very young, I used to say, I already was resonating with this alchemical outlook. I always used to say when I was young, it doesn't matter in what kind of order I'm eating or what I'm eating, or when I'm eating, because it's getting all mixed up in my stomach anyways. Doesn't matter. And that's exactly what the alchemist does. Now, what I know about alchemy, when I have done all this work, this experience, these fasting regimes, Shivambukalpa, urine therapy, cleaning out my senses, distilled waters, when I was cutting down all the inputs and I was focusing on my mind, then I started to see, well, it's about my clarity of the senses. And when I was becoming very clear-minded, when I started to really hear, when I started to really see, when I started to really smell and breathe, when I started to really become aware of my language, when I started to see all the spelling aspects, when I started to see all the signs and symbols, which I don't even know how, I don't know what these symbols are. I have no clue what you trying to tell me with these crazy mirrors that you put in front of me. I don't know what that is. And I'm speaking here from source. I'm the freaking source. You don't know who I am, for sure. You have no clue. No clue. But I'm speaking from that. And you need to hear that, because all you see in the mirror, that's where you put your attention on. That's where you put your focus on. That's what you construct. So you're responsible for this shit that you see in the mirror. You see that because that's where you put your energy into. But now my energy is right, something different. No, you are currency in the fucking first place. You are that. You get your money because you put your energy into the system. And your energy is your imagination, your mind aspect. Because when you start to shut down your eyes, you start to see that it's about what you resonate with. So I better shut the fuck up and I just speak with this. Most people cannot even breathe. They cannot. Now you tell me I'm in an arrangement, right? You're like, oh, this guy's completely crazy. I'm an open source. I'm an open system. And that's what you should be. Why should you hide? What should you hide? From whom? From whom should you hide what? You're nothing but a mirror to yourself. You know that? That's what you are. I speak to myself all the time. Everything that I see is a reflection of myself. Sounds crazy to you, right? But that's what it is. You see all your family members, your friends, your aspects of yourself as a direct reflection of your imaginational process inside of your brain. Because you take a look in but I take a look out and see in. That's how you see. That's what it is. But you tell me I'm crazy? Nah. I'm not crazy. I know how it works. But you give your energy into a system that was tricking you. That was telling you that the shit works way different, but it's not like this. I'll tell you how the metaphysics work. I'll tell you how the meta realms are already here. They've always been here. That's what this realm is. That's how it's constructed. That's what it is. You're just a mirror to yourself. You're nothing more than that. Oh, that's crazy because of this crazy conditions that we were putting into it. We were putting into a cage. It's all on you where you put your energy into. It's all on you. If you want to join a certain group, that's what you're going to power. If you take a look into something, if you start to reach out your hands, you know how powerful your hands are. Your hands are gods. My feet are gods. If I put out my hand into something, that's what I'm giving my power in. My hands are so freaking damn holy, you're not even allowed to see them. But I'm so compassionate that I give you this looks at it. That's how it is, for sure. 3,030% and even more. I take a look left in order to keep me balanced. Because I'm not even always right, but I'm holy. I'm holy. I speak from source. I speak from the pole. This is way too powerful for you. Let me tell you this. It's way too powerful. Because I tell you this one more time. All you do is take a look in the mirror. All you do is facing your own spit. You spit into yourself. You keep on dragging yourself down with your own imaginational process. Because you keep on powering something which is not you. Which is not you. Because that's how magic works. And from what I'm speaking, magic is not even as powerful. But okay, one more time. You know why I share this? Because I'm compassionate. You think all of these magicians who are using magic for sure, would tell you that they use it? No, of course not. Because that's how they would lose their power. If they would tell you that you are under their spell, if they would tell you this, you become aware of it and you're like, shit, I don't want to do this anymore. But subconsciously, unconsciously, you're always under their shitty spell. You're always functioning how they wanted you to do. You were always doing their work. You were always doing the things that they wanted you exactly to do. Exactly. Because you were not in the observation state. You have been observed. But you were not the observer of yourself. You were not seeing how dumb ass you were acting. You were not seeing how goofy you are. You are not seeing how retarded you are. Retarded means that you are late. You're late. You're so damn late and slow. I up my brain. I up my brain with all the shit that I'm ingesting. I know that. I keep on frying myself. But I'm doing that consciously. I'm frying myself consciously because that's real alchemy that I'm doing in order to keep spitting the truth out. Because it's only about what I speak. It's only about the information, the message. The compassionate love that I have for all of you. That's why I share it. That's what I am. That's what I keep mirroring. Because that's me. That's my resonation. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what I am. That's where I put my power and focus into. because that's what needs to be heard. And you can try to be like, oh yeah, you have to. No. You get down. I stomp you down. I'm like, yo, come on, give me more melanin. Give me more melanin. Give me more black. Try to stress me even more. Oh yeah, if you try to stress me, I'm keep on growing with this shit. I keep on growing because that's what real alchemy is. You don't know what the goal of alchemy is. You don't know. You don't know how it was meant to be. What culture is, why culture is here. What the goal of culture is. Most of you have been cultivated. But you have not been cultivated, you have been fooled, you have been lied to. You have been lied to. You were cultivated under a system which is probably not you. So to uncook all the shit, you are the book writer. That means if you get on this journey, and I can tell you that from my experience, there is a possibility to probably get like far off the edge. You get far off the track. But that's where you find yourself. That's where you're meant to be. That's what you have to do in order to find your true version. Listen to my voice. Doesn't sound like I've been informed with shit. I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from my deepest insides, my deepest layers. I have no fucking mask on. Although most people are like these days, they could do this. They would still not be real to you. They would not. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because they're not facing themselves. All they do is playing a freaking damn character. They're playing a character to themselves. If you want to go to source, you shut the fuck up. You die, metaphorically. You die. You hold urine in your mouth, you don't consume something, and you go to bed and you hold it for as long as you can. You try to fall asleep. You face your own imaginational process. And you do this over and over and over and over and over and over again. So you fall into the hole. You fall down. You fall down. And when you're down, this is when you're going to accelerate up into the blown mystics of yourself. This way I can observe all of you. I observe all of this shit. I take a look into you and be like, well, I see if you're true or not. I see that in an instant. So enough from this range mode right here. Thank you for listening. I'm a mirror to myself. I'm just. It might sound very like rude. It's maybe some rude or something. But this is how you need to hear this. If you really want to construct your own realm, if you really become a Hermione Granger, a GrownGerm, a Harry WiseHeart, a magician to yourself, and if you want to steer your own ship into the blown mystics of yourself, and if you want to become a self-constructed and realized God, then that's what you've got to face. Because all you do is climb up the ladder to yourself, and then you find out who you truly are. But if you're ready to this, for this, to this, or whatever I'm going to speak to you, you better breathe and become crazy. Because if you're not crazy, you're probably too stupid to be yourself. You're too stupid to be yourself. You're too numbed. You better clone. I'm a clone. I have my, like, all my claws. I'm Satan's claws, you know? You know who Santa Claus is? I'm a shaman, Satan's claws. I'm it. I'm speaking from the subconscious. I'm just, like, I can flux all of your damn characters that you're playing. That's funny to me because we are all holistically one, but most people are just like too informed. You're too informed. That's the problem. You're too informed. You're too full. You are not strong enough. You have not the courage to be empty. You have not the courage to do that. Oh, distilled water is leaching out my mineral roots, and I cannot drink my piss because my piss is very dirty. I cannot do this. Nah, this is very crazy because you stink when you drink your pee-pee. Well, first of all, you stink and you are very retarded because you were ingesting all of this shit. And that's why when you open up your mouth, I cannot even listen to you because I cannot even hear what you say. I cannot. Because I would do this. I would do this. Maybe I would look at you like this from this perspective. And be like, okay. And then I'm like, okay, now I'm on the same eyesight like this. I keep on mirroring. Because I'm a mirror to you. I'm a mirror to you. That's what I am. All you see in myself is what you are in the mirror. This how it is. You face your own creation. You face what you were putting into the realm. And this is why I put my truth, my deepest insights, my magic for you, my truthfulness, my compassion, and my tolerance out into the ether grid in order to give yourself, that I don't even know, your power back because you deserved it. You deserve to hear my voice. You deserve to hear the truth. You deserve that. You deserve to be the most truthful, most compassionate, and most tolerant version to yourself. Because this is how we're going to raise up this shit. Because this realm is based on cymatics. This realm is based upon frequency. This realm is based upon harmonics. This is how we construct. I construct through my voice. All right? All left, all 0, all 1. So I'm in the 33rd spine. I'm I don't even in the 33rd spine. I'm completely crazy. The craziest spine right now. So, better hold your spit together and share your truth. Amen.